Hello, welcome to another episode of me. Okay, I love taking meetings with myself. That's right. I know it sounds really funny with the way I say it, but I love taking meetings with myself because I remember when I used to work in New York in corporate America, we used to have Monday morning meetings or Tuesday morning meetings, depends on what kind of meetings we were doing. I used to work in the fashion business, so we used to have all kinds of meetings all the time because of teamwork, right? I miss all that stuff, but that's perfectly okay. So now when I'm here working in my home studio, I like taking meetings with myself because I will tell myself, okay, you know what? What will I do today? Okay, what will I do today? Now, I know what you're thinking. You're like, wait a minute, you seem to be like a pretty organized guy. And that is right. I am pretty organized. I'm not very organized, but I am pretty organized. I do have to-do lists. Oh my God, I have so many to-do lists. Like I have to-do lists over here. I have a to-do list over here. I just got lists and lists all over the place. But I do understand that this is the day right now. So my question to myself in my meeting that I take with myself is, what will I do today? What will I do today? And this is how I break it down. This is very simple. I have a full course that I'm going to try to put together and throw it on Udemy and on Skillshare. So if you guys want to check me out over there, including Teachable, and then it'll be available there, but it doesn't matter. You're going to hear from me right now. I break the day up into certain quadrants or certain quarters. So that means I tell myself, all right, by 9 o'clock, what do I like to accomplish? By 12 o'clock, what I need to accomplish. By 3 o'clock, what I need to accomplish. By 6 o'clock, what I need to accomplish. And of course, before going to bed, by 9 o'clock, what will I like to accomplish? Now, because I'm making a lot of videos now, recently, I'm really getting into this channel. I really want to promote my channel. I have a lot of cool ideas. Half the stuff is actually sitting on the editing floor. I'm trying to learn how to use my camera so that I can be a little bit more cinematic in my approach, so that my videos will look a little bit more cooler, more nicer. You will actually like it. I will leave the last part in the evening for uploading all the videos and stuff like that, because it takes time for me to do that. So I will tell myself, okay, if I can actually shoot videos before lunchtime, that means like for example, I'm shooting this one right now. So let me shoot all the videos, let me shoot all the B-roll, let me do all the sound, anything like that. Let me just try to see if I can actually accomplish that before 12 o'clock. That means after lunch, I can spend the afternoon editing. Because when I'm editing, and I don't know if you guys have seen my other episodes on how to make YouTube videos, I'm new to this process, so I'm not an expert. I admit I'm not an expert. There are people out there who are doing this for years, okay? And I even found out something. I mean, it's obvious, but I actually found out that some of the best YouTubers out there, they actually have a team of people working for them, or working with them at least. Like I was looking at one episode and the guy was really talking, and I love his work. I mean, it's just fantastic. I'm like, oh my God, I need to get my channel to that level. Then I realized, besides the incredible gear that he has, he doesn't do his editing. Somebody else does it for him. So I guess when you are a big YouTuber, you're more about the content, and then you just get other people to actually help you out, and you build a team, which I think is fantastic. But I'm not doing that. I do everything myself. So that means my day is not exactly the same like everybody else's day. So okay, I get that part, right? I really understand that. So I give myself the most of the afternoon to actually do the editing. I give myself a lot of time in the editing because I love it. Editing is just cool. Editing is just where the music is. Editing is where the party is. Editing is where the food is. To me, editing is actually the fun part. So those of you who are actually watching this video, and if you feel like, oh my God, editing is a lot of work, oh no, please don't think like that. It's fun. I don't want you to think editing is really a pain. It's really not. Please enjoy the process, because I'm telling you, that is where the music is. That's where the fun is. So please don't try to speed your editing. Enjoy it a little bit. For me, I'm actually enjoying my editing process a lot because I get to learn a new software, which is great. I get to learn something, which is fantastic, which is what I really want. And you know what? The thing is, when I'm actually doing all this stuff, I'm learning a lot about myself. For me, when I'm actually editing, I actually love it. I love the process because there is no way you can speed up the editing. You don't want to speed up the editing. You really want to enjoy the process so that you end up making better videos. You end up making a better vehicle to convey your stories to your viewers, which is you. So please don't skip the editing and please try not to go too fast into the editing, because the editing is where the party really, really is. So to me, editing is actually the fun part, and that is where I like to spend the bulk of my afternoon, where I can totally relax, put on my headphones, maybe have a cup of coffee or maybe a soda, and enjoy the editing process. Some of you have asked me actually what kind of software that I'm using. I actually use multiple software. To me, the software is not the most important thing. It's just that will I be able to make the video that I really want to make. But my current software I'm using right now is DaVinci Resolve. I love DaVinci Resolve. It is easy to learn. It's not that difficult. I also use Final Cut Pro, and I also use iMovie whenever possible, whenever I need to. I do what is known as the Gestalt psychology, where I actually break up all my stuff into different parts, and then I stitch it all together. But DaVinci Resolve is the software that I use for my final workflow, which I'm going to make another video on it, on how I'm actually doing it, which I'm sure you will be very excited about, because it is not that difficult. So please don't feel editing is going to be very difficult. It really is not. As long as you know what is going on, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You don't really need a book. You don't need notes. You just know what you're going. See, we are all storytellers. We're all storytellers, by the way. It's just that we know how to tell our story. We know how to tell our story. Nobody else can tell our story for us better than us. Nobody else out there can actually tell our story better than us. So we are the storytellers. So instead of getting somebody else to actually do all the editing and everything like that, I think it's just much better if you do it. And that's what I really hope this video will get you guys going, is to please shoot some stories, make some movies, put it on YouTube, and of course, send me the link. I'd love to watch it. Thank you very much. If you like my video, please press like. You don't have to subscribe to my video, because if you like things like this, because it'll show up in your feed. So if you like things like that, then obviously hit subscribe. But otherwise, just like my video if you really found it very useful, or you found it a little bit entertaining. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Till the next time. See you. Bye-bye. This is my first I was doing this way, and now I'm doing it this way. Thank you guys. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.